Hey everybody, welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast video here today. This is the NASCAR Freak, and this is the fourth review of 2023. And I got 4 diecast from Circuit Diecast. I got 2 2023 cars, Joey Logano and Chris Buescher, and then 2 of them from this past year, Greg Biffle and Kimi Räikkönen. And these are all in the metal chassis edition. So let's get these diecasts reviewed, get them out of the boxes, and get this diecast review underway for the fourth review of 2023. So here's the first diecast in this review. It's on the 2022 Greg Biffle Grambling State University Chevrolet from NY Racing. He raced this paint scheme in the Daytona 500 and then actually made a couple of other starts during the year of last year. Vegas was one of those, and so as well as Atlanta and Talladega is also, remember. We're going to go ahead and take a closer look on this paint scheme and this diecast right here. Here, starting out with the front with the Camaro nose. The big old G from Grambling State University on the hood. Chevrolet and Biffle on the front windshield banner, as you guys can see. Here's the left side right here. This paint scheme is basically mostly a black car. It's got a little bit of gray into it. Looks like it's like a tiger, camouflage, as you see there on the left side. Here's the roof right here. Grambling State University on the roof. And as it's rolling away from me, there is Biffle on the back windshield banner there. There's Grambling State University on the deck lid, and we are Grambling on the back. Here's the right of the diecast here, and same side as the left. And if you guys are looking for the Greg Biffle Grambling State University diecast, I recommend you guys to get it. It will come out on the ARC sometime this year. I know it might be a little bit later, but I got this in the metal chassis edition. Make sure you guys, if you're going to want this diecast, make sure you guys get it in the ARC. They are cheaper. But otherwise, very nice. And we're going to go move on to the last 2022 diecast in this review. It will be on the Kimi Räikkönen Watkins Glen first start car. So here's the next diecast in this review. It's been the 2022 Kimi Räikkönen Recogni Chevrolet Camaro. He made his first start in at Watkins Glen, and this is the Project 91 car that Kimi Räikkönen drove at Watkins Glen to make this first start in. And it was actually, unfortunately, not a good start for him for his first start, but very hyped up too. That weekend really was very hyped up on Kimi Räikkönen making his first NASCAR Cup Series start in the next-gen car. And man, I'm telling you what, last year really was just a banger, really having new teams and drivers show up, and especially Project 91. We're going to take a closer look on this diecast here, starting with the front. Here is the Camaro nose. Recogni and iLock on the hood. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Chevrolet and Räikkönen on the front windshield banner, as you guys can see. Here is the left side. This is mostly just a black and blue paint scheme with a little bit of technical things that you guys can see. Here is the roof. Recogni on the roof. Räikkönen on the back windshield banner there, and Recogni on both the deck lid in the back. And there is the rookie stripes as well. And here's the right side of the diecast here. As actually you guys can see, at Watkins Glen, they have the fuel cell on the right side of the car, not the left side. So there it is right there, a close look. And that is it for Kimi Räikkönen's first start diecast. If you guys want to get this one, I recommend you guys to get it in the ARC whenever it comes out. But for the time being, I got it in the metal chassis edition, and it's really, really looking good as well. So that is the Project 91 car. I'm very, very happy I got it. And we're going to go into the 2023 diecast, starting up with Chris Buescher. So here's the first 2023 diecast in this review. It's going to be on the 2023 Chris Buescher Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang from RFK, Roushman Keselowski Racing. And this almost looks like the same as last year, but I will point you to the differences. I actually will compare this car to last year's car side by side with you guys to walk you through it. So here is going to start out with the front right here, starting with the nose as it rolls back a little bit. There is the Ford Mustang nose. I'm going to go grab the last year's Chris Buescher car and do a little comparison for you guys. Here it is right here in the shot. Look at the hood. Big difference on the 2023 cars is that the hood vents are a little bit wider than last year's. And looks like nothing really much of the same. The grille for the 2023 car is a little bit darker than the 2022. Basically the same with the front windshield banner there. As you guys can see, it's a little bit of the same. And I'm going to pan out a little bit for you guys and show you on the left side on what is different for the 2023s. Big difference is the number on the 2023 car for the 17. They actually rebranded Buescher's number a little bit. It's a little bit more rounded than last year's. And also look on the name rail as well for both cars. I'll show you a little bit right here close up. There's a name rail for Buescher's 2022 car. I'm going to pan over to the 2023. It's a little bit more yellow and boxed in a little bit there on the name rail. Nothing really different on the roof except for the number change. There it is right there. There's the 2023 on the right side. On the left side, it's the 2022. The number for the 2023 car is rounded off. So that is there, a big difference. I'm going to show you guys now the back side. I do believe both the decal and the back are the same. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that now. There it is right there. Here is the back side. Looks like the back end, the license plate, you know how the Fords, you know how they do their license plate a little bit. If you guys can see on the 2023, it is actually dark blue. On the 2022, it is actually white. So that's a difference there in between that. Oh my gosh, as the car rolls off. And then here is the right side of the diecast right here. Same side as the left, basically for both cars. By the way, the Nascar 75th anniversary logo is on the 2023 car because they're celebrating 75 years this year. And that is it for the Chris Buescher diecast. I definitely will get the Fastenal car as well when it comes out. But if you guys are looking for this one, I recommend you guys to get it, but only really in the ARC if you guys want to save your money. If you guys, just kind of didn't want to wait longer, I recommend you guys to get it pretty much now if you want to. I wouldn't mind that. But that is it basically for this Chris Buescher Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang for this year. We're going to go move on to the final diecast in the review, which will be on the 2023 Joey Logano Shell Pennzoil Ford Mustang. So here's the final diecast in this review. It's going to be on the 2023 Joey Logano Shell Pennzoil Ford Mustang. And I guess I'll show you guys the differences on this one because it's just as similar, if not almost the same. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. We're starting at the front right here. And I'm going to go grab the 2022 car right here next to you guys. And here is the difference right there. The 2022 car is not cooperating. There it is right there. Big difference on the hood. The hood vents are a little bit more wider than last year's. Both of them say Pennzoil, and they look like with the shell as well in the hood. And it looks like the Mustang nose, I do believe on both cars I just reviewed for you guys, is a little bit darker, which is actually kind of a good thing. And there is the both front windshield emitter there. Nothing has changed on that. So here is the left side right here, and here's a big difference to see on the wheels, actually the rims. The 2022 car looks like has more of a silver look to it on the rims, but on the 2023 it looks a little bit more white-ish, I would say. Doesn't really have like that chrome look, but that's a big difference there as you guys look at the rims. And then we're going to go on the roof. Nothing really has changed much. Here is the decal in the back, basically for both cars. And there is the back right there. The big difference is between the 2022 and the 2023 is the license plate that the Ford logo has right there in the back. The license plate thing has changed from white to blue on this year's cars. And here is the right side of the diecast, same size left on each. And actually, I did forget to mention there is a sponsor back here on the 2023. It's on the end of the seat post. Cap G Mini, I think it says on there. I tried my best to read it off for you guys. I don't even know if that's even pronounced like that, but that is it basically for this review. That is it for the Joey Logano diecast. And sorry for the shaky camera, but there it is right there for the Joey Logano 2023 Shell Pennzoil Ford Mustang. If you guys are looking to pick this one up, I recommend you guys to get it. If you guys want to save your money, wait for until the ARC comes out. I bet you they're going to probably come out this month, maybe at the end of the month. I'm not 100% sure, but very, very nice diecast for Joey Logano for 2023. Pretty much the same thing except for a little bit of changes. The rims and as well as that little sponsor in the back. And also just a little changes in the grille and those, as well as the back of the car. But that is it basically for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and comment, subscribe. And I'll guys see you guys in the next video or diecast review I do. And that is it. Signing out and God bless.